Welcome to Traveler's Tales. I am your host, Greg Alonzo. Today I will be your guide through history as we take a look at shamanism and its influence on ancient cultures. Before we begin, just a reminder that we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. Mythology tells us one thing, while history teaches us another. What is shamanism? How influential was it on those tribal peoples of antiquity who gave it credence? Shamanism is a system of religious practice. Historically, it is often associated with indigenous and tribal societies. This religion involves a belief that shamans, with a connection to the other world, have the power to heal the sick, communicate with spirits, and escort souls of the dead to the afterlife. It is believed that the shaman, through an altered state of consciousness, such as a trance, has the power to direct spirits or spiritual energies into the physical world. This is done primarily for healing purposes. There are many variations of shamanism throughout the world, yet several common beliefs are shared by all forms of shamanism. A common belief is that spirits exist and they play important roles in both individual lives and human society. It is also believed by these tribal societies that the shaman can communicate with these spirits as well as with the spirit world. It is important to note that spirits can be both benevolent and malevolent. The shaman is essential in making this determination for the safety of the group, as he can treat sickness brought on by malevolent spirits. With regard to having the sight to see into the future, the shaman can employ trances, inducing techniques to incite visionary ecstasy, and go on vision quests. The shaman does this by having his spirit leave his body to enter the supernatural world to search for answers. In this way, the shaman can evoke animal images as spirit guides, omens, and message bearers. Lastly, the shaman can also perform other varied forms of divination, scry, throw bones or runes, and oftentimes foretell of future events. Why is this form of religion so often acceptable to indigenous peoples? Shamanism is based on the premise that the visible world is pervaded by invisible forces or spirits which affect the lives of the living. Although the causes of disease lie in the spiritual realm and inspired by malicious spirits, both spiritual and physical methods are used to heal. Commonly, the shaman enters the body of the patient to confront the spiritual infirmity and heals by banishing the infectious spirit. Many shamans have expert knowledge of medicinal plants native to their area, and herbal treatment is often prescribed. In many places, shamans learn directly from the plants by harnessing their effects and healing properties. Of course, this is only done after obtaining permission from the dwelling or patron of spirits. By engaging in their work, a shaman is exposed to significant personal risk, as shamanic plant materials can be toxic or fatal if misused. Spells are commonly used in an attempt to protect against these dangers, and the use of more dangerous plants is often very highly ritualized. In short, shamans have been conceptualized as those who are able to gain knowledge and power to heal in the spiritual world or this dimension. Most shamans have dreams or visions that convey certain messages. Shamans may also claim to have acquired many spirit guides who they believe they guide and direct them through their journeys in the spirit world. These spirit guides are thought to be present within the shaman, although others are said to encounter them only when the shaman is in a trance. The spirit guide energizes the shamans, enabling them to enter the spiritual dimension. Shamans claim to heal within communities and spiritual dimension by returning lost parts of the human soul from wherever they have gone. Shamans also claim to cleanse negative energies, which are said to confuse and pollute the soul. In this way, shamans act as mediators in their cultures. Shamans are also believed to have the ability to communicate with the spirits on behalf of the community, including spirits of the deceased. Shamans also believe that they can communicate with both the living and the dead to alleviate unrest, unsettled issues, and the ability to deliver gifts to the spirits. Though the importance of spiritual roles in many cultures cannot be overlooked, the degree to the role of the shaman is in fact, at least in my opinion, questionable. However, that being said, in many cultures the shaman is perceived to have high standing and an integral part of the society. This brings us to the end of shamanism and its influence on ancient cultures. Thank you for once again joining us for this edition of Traveler's Tales. Just as a reminder, we post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon to be notified each time we post new videos. For your convenience, we have also posted our email address and Instagram information. Please don't hesitate to share your questions and comments with us. We love hearing from our subscribers. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to Traveler's Tales. This really is the best way to help our channel grow. Traveler's Tales will return with part 2 of Shamanism and its influence on ancient cultures. Until we meet again at the crossroads of folklore and history, Cartistos.